Welcome to the official YouTube channel for the Colin Cowherd podcast. Go on, hit the subscribe button. There you go, right down there. If you want to be among the first to hear my weekly takes, NFL, college football, more, right there. Okay, there was breaking news with the NBA and its broadcasting rights. So TNT matched the Amazon Prime bid. So as of now, the NBA will be on ESPN, its current partner, NBC, and it's going to come down to Amazon, which the NBA would prefer. It's more global. The NBA wants to get off cable TV, where they've been very beholden to a platform that is losing subscribers in the last 5 minutes, right? It's been hemorrhaging subscribers for years. And so the NBA, though TNT had the right to match it and would go to court to fight the right to keep the NBA coverage. That's the Barkley, Shaq, Ernie, Kenny Smith show. Win for the audience. So the audience is familiar with that broadcast team. We're all comfortable with the TNT guys. The NBA is saying, yeah, that's great, but Amazon's got a much greater reservoir of money. It's ascending. It's got global reach. We want to get out of the cable business. The win for you and the win for fans has always been keep the current broadcasting teams. ESPN and TNT, if you like the NBA, you know where to go. You start going to streaming ventures, Netflix and Amazon. I've got 7 different packages on streamers, Fubo, Sling, just trying to keep up with leagues. And, I would love if I had 3 channels, but, I'm a sportscaster. That's my life. So the NBA's real concern is to get off cable and to get into the streaming world. TNT, which will fight it in court, wants to remain relevant. I said this a week ago on a podcast. TNT does not have enough of a sports library to keep me as a viewer. If they lose the NBA, I'll never watch TNT again. It's like just not a viable channel. Now, if Fox lost a World Cup, Fox still has college football, college basketball, World Series, NFL, Big Ten, I'd still watch. If ESPN lost the ACC, or if they lost Major League Baseball, well, they've still got the NFL, they've still got the NBA, they've got the SEC, I'd still watch. For a TNT, they don't have anything after the NBA that draws me to a television. I mean, they have sports, but not stuff that pulls me in. So for TNT, I think David Zaslav, the president, came to terms with, this is it. If we want to stay in the sports business, you're going to have to overpay. And, what's very clear, and I'm knock on wood, I'm very grateful for this. The only thing that matters on television in America outside of every 4 years in politics is sports. Sports owns linear TV. They own, there's nothing else on cable that matters outside of sports. Fox News, a little maybe Fox News and sports. That's it. That's your rundown. That's who dominates cable. And so I think TNT understands they're just basically, it's a life preserver. TNT's like, we're either irrelevant in our landscape or relevant for 10, 11 years, whatever the contract is. I don't think it's a prudent move by TNT. I think they'll lose $800 million to $1 billion a year. But if you want to stay relevant, sometimes you got to make deals where you lose money. My entire career in sports, I've seen it happen. If you want to stay relevant, Fox has to be in the NFL business. It's not a choice. They have to be relevant. You try to with NFL rights, you may hemorrhage money in the first few years. You try to get close to breaking even in the middle years. And in the last 2 to 3 years of a contract with the NFL, you try to make money. Super Bowls, you make $500 million, $550, maybe a profit $200-300 million. Shareholders are happy. So I think it's just a matter of survival for TNT. I don't think it's a great business move. It's a money hemorrhaging move, but I don't think they have a choice. DraftKings has a best ball millionaire contest. It is the biggest fantasy contest ever. We're talking 15 million guaranteed dollars in the prize pool. 15 million from DraftKings. That's a big number. With two millionaires being crowned for first and second place. That is life-changing. If you're a set it and forget it type, then best ball is for you. No waiver wires, no roster management, bigger rosters so injuries won't end your season, only the draft, and that's it. You are set for the season. I like that, right? So you can play it and have a life too. Check it out. This year, DraftKings offering everyone a draft one, get one special. Everybody gets this. Your $20 entry fee, that's it, $20, scores you a bonus ticket. So get ready for the best ball week at DraftKings. Download the DraftKings app. Takes 90 seconds. Put in the code Colin. That's me, Colin. All customers who enter NFL Best Ball 15 million millionaire contest get a bonus ticket. Only during Best Ball week, only on DraftKings. Finally, the USA Today. I always thought the purple section was underrated. Has made their football predictions for this year, and they have the New York Jets beating the Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl. I'm not sure who's going to win the Super Bowl. That's not going to be the matchup. I'll bet you $100 it's not the matchup, minimum. What I find funny about the media predictions is that the NFL, though we view it as the league of hope and there's no predictability, the NBA is currently the most unpredictable sport. Baseball, there's a handful of teams that just make more money and buy better players. The NFL, the last 20 years, the league's overwhelmingly been controlled by two players, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. NBA, 6 years, 6 champs. We thought Denver was going to be a dynasty potentially. No, I'm not even sure if they're a top 2 team in the West. Are they a top 3 team now with the growth of OKC and Minnesota and Dallas getting Klay Thompson? So there is this sense that the NFL, you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, you do. The Bills have won 4 straight titles. They'll make it 5. Patrick Mahomes is going to win his division. It's going to be Trevor Lawrence or CJ Stroud winning their division. NFC North and the AFC North are really good. So there's a handful of teams that could make the playoffs. But I mean, NFC South, NFC South, it's Atlanta. It's over. Kirk Cousins, if he stays healthy, wins the division. Only Tampa can challenge them. So people tend to think I'm anti-Aaron Rodgers. Go to his last year in Green Bay and look at those numbers. Those are not top 10 quarterback numbers. Since then, he's played 4 snaps behind a brand new, somewhat makeshift offensive line. It is remarkable to me how a franchise with an impulsive owner, an unproven defensive coach, a 40-year-old quarterback off an Achilles surgery, and an offensive line that is completely rebuilt and a rookie will start at one of the tackle spots is considered a Super Bowl winning team. That's crazy to me. USA Today, I may never read your red section again. You've got to do better.